Tried to explain. She didn't hear me though.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, it must be a big night if the UFC has descended upon Anaheim, California. Good to have you with us from Honda Center here tonight. We have had so many big championship nights in this building. I remember UFC 214, 3 title fights on the line. A lot to be contested here tonight.
When the UFC goes to Anaheim, they make sure they bring big fight cards. 3 title fights at UFC 214. What history are you going to make tonight in this arena where so many titles have changed hands?
Nice kick to the body. Man, she's worth the price of admission. This fight is just getting underway, and Jessica Andrade, the bull that she is, already just throwing wayward hooks left and right.
I love her. I love the way that she fights, John, because she leaves nothing to be desired. She goes forward, and she is just throwing these big shots around the body. And the moment you get out of position, she'll grab you and just throw you on top of your head. She is a bull in a china shop, and she wants to break everything. And it all starts throwing those hooks from both sides, left and right.
Nice body kick there. Oh, beautiful hook. Well, she has really shored some things up defensively here. She blocks another set of shots there.
She said it was going to be a focus, get better defensively, and tonight she's showing that the work has been done.
Nice job with that knee strike right there. She's got a lot of size for this division and put it to good use there. Huge connection fire there, DC. The seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Oh, she lands another knee there. I'm not sure how many more her opponent can take, and height isn't always an advantage in this matchup tonight. It certainly appears to be. Oh, now going to the body with that hook. Nicely done there by Grasso. All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her, but now you see it. The game plan, everything's clear now, and we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down a finish.
All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on.
Nice job by her there to block those shots. When you first go to a boxing class, the first thing they say is glue your guard to your face. Her guard's high tonight.
Her guard's high, and she keeps the elbow down. She does a great job of blocking from top and down low.
Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will start trying to squirrel away now, but look for her big ground and pound.
Take shot! Now! Take shot!
20 seconds to go in round 1. Nice straight right lands. Andrade's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Second round, straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so a lot of high-level striking in that last.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 here. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Defense held up there as she blocks that shot.
Beautiful connection lands. Fighting long is the key.
All right, so no surprise to see her continuing to attack that area. That cut is going to get wider with every passing moment of the fight.
You know, generally you expect it to get worse. When you're fighting someone like her, you know it's going to get worse because she's as sharp and as crisp as any striker you ever step in the octagon with. So she's going to be on that cut and attacking that cut relentlessly.
How good a job does she do defensively to protect that head, raise the guard? A lot of good things in there.
Yep, hands up, chin down. She's got a perfect position for defensive boxing.
Grasso's now dealing with a cheek cut. Oh, big head kick there. Huge connection by her there.
Lower the curtain. Bring the cast out. Bring the cast if you take the foul. Tonight's over.
While she felt like the uppercut was going to be there, it has absolutely been there. No reason to think she won't get back to it here.
No, she's going to go back to that position. She has to. She can go from the clinch. She can do it off of her combinations. She just has a... Oh, she hurt, yep. Jeez, you can hear that.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Back to the feet now.
This is such a crazy fight.
Man, it's hard to remember her kicking game being on this level in the past.
She made it a focus during training camp, and tonight you see the results of all the time spent kicking during training camp.
Well, she's trying to find the range, but I don't know if it's a cardio issue or what, but she is just swinging it there.
I mean, she threw everything at her opponent early, and now she's paying for it. She did not conserve her energy, and now she's paying for all. Oh, nice double leg, yes. Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body, about investing, not worrying about seeing the outcome right away. And it's starting to show now as this fight gets long.
All right, so she's making her way back to the stool, kind of shaking her head, thought maybe that knockdown would have produced a finish. Not so much.
She's a little discouraged right now because she thought the fight was over. But if...
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecard will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody is going to sleep.
That's as big a body shot as you'll see, DC. Let's see if she can close the show here.
She landed that strike perfect. She was looking for it, and she found the moment where it landed.
Well, she's already landed several big takedowns, and there's another one. So you got to like what you're seeing here. This offensive wrestling is on point.
It's unbelievable, the variety of takedowns.
Oh, big shots here. Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Andrade, maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot. Oh my goodness.
All right, so watch for her to set up that hook here again. We were in our fighter meeting on Thursday. She said the fans are starting to call her Madam Lineker. She sees it as a compliment.
She sees it as an absolute compliment because she is in love with that specific punch as much as John is. She doesn't even know John, but she says if I can take something from John Lineker is that I want to sleep someone with a big hook shot from either stance, conventional or southpaw. There it is again. Look at that.
Just missed with the elbow there. Grasso goes in for the takedown now, and she gets it. Wise move from the fighter there because she was getting tagged on the feet. All right, so the body shots continue to be the narrative in this fight.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
Tries to mix in a takedown here. Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her locked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find it. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find the one shot that would have finished the fight.
Andrade Andrade's cut is just nasty, right on the cheek. Location obviously could be worse, no blood trickling down into her eye, but gotta think. Lands a good combination.
There you go. There you go.
Seconds winding down in round 3.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, so with some urgency, the cut man making his way inside the octagon here at the end of the round. Quickly, they get her back to the stool. They got to work on that cut, and quickly. Well, she absorbed way too many damaging strikes in that previous round. We'll see if we can isolate the replay that caused the cut.
Yeah, she was on the receiving end of a beating, man. It did not look competitive, and when you get hit with shots like this, big shots, shots that matter, you start to show damage. That cut opened up, and she is really struggling with it now.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Andrade's kick is blocked. Well, her cut is getting really bad as these strikes continue to land. The referee doesn't seem all that concerned, but we're getting blood in the shot.
Well, the referee's allowing her opponent to fight because he knows how tough she is. This isn't the first time he's refereed one of her fights. He knows she's as tough as they come, but he needs to pay attention because that cut is nasty.
From the clinch now. Ooh, nice trip to get the takedown. Oh, and with urgency, she is back up again. Andrade's eye is starting to swell shut. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked down. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on the bike. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
And now some knees. Now she gains some separation. Back and forth we go. One of the better fights of the year. Oh, she's hurt.
Oh, nice takedown, yep. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
That's a solid punch. That one definitely got through. Andrade going for the takedown. Nothing doing there. All right, so we're on the feet at least for now, but you got to think, at least from her standpoint, another takedown attempt is imminent.
She's definitely going to be shooting another takedown attempt. It's where she wants to fight, and I really do applaud her for knowing where her strengths are and making sure she is fighting right there.
Andrade is in full guard. She's got one of the best arm bars in the business, going for it now.
She's got it tight.
Wow, looked like the arm might end the fight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady in her submission defense.
All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now.
Oh, big head kick lands.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, digs right into the body, and she is clearly hurt, DC.
She's hurt very bad. I don't know if she's going to be able to recover from this. Nice double leg shot.
Oh, look at that. Picks her up and promptly puts her down. Have you ever been on the wrong end of a slam like that?
I mean, I've been thrown around in my life. Anytime you wrestle, as long as I have, you have been thrown around, and it does not feel good. She's hurt.
Andrade goes in for the takedown now, and she gets it. Beautiful transition and adjustment by her there after she was getting worked pretty good on the feet. All right, so between rounds here, and things are getting tense now. She's really got a severe cut on her eye, and the cut man is going to try to stop the bleeding over these 60 seconds.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. And she caught the kick. Oh, she put everything into that round and has her opponent on the ropes.
She threw her entire body into that massive uppercut, and she is seeing the reward.
Another knockdown! Big knee to the body.
Oh, beautiful level change.
Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet.
Yeah, you know, she's in trouble here.
Oh, a big left hand. Combinations here. Oh! Jessica Andrade with a huge win tonight.
I mean, wow.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 40 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jessica Andrade.
Well, you see the raw emotions and the happiness out of her in her corner. What a result here tonight as she gets it done by knockout.
I mean, she could not have imagined that it would go this well. I know she said it would happen, but when it does, I mean, it's joy. It's joy like nothing you've ever felt before. You don't expect it.
Cooking in the hot sun. When push come to shove, I'm a bottom man. See you, yes, young king, we got one. See you when we eating and they food from the pot done. And eyes up, so we can. It's meant for progress at all costs. Any minus, not enough pressure for me to call.